You're listening to the Dragon Ballers podcast. This is episode 248. I'm JD.
I'm Steven.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you? Are you going to make it?
Barely.
Barely.
It's going to be a photo finish.
Do we need to stand up and record?
No, that would be worse.
Why?
Well, worse in certain areas.
Kevin Smith stands up and records, and I always think it's weird. Did you ever watch Comic Book Men?
No.
I liked the first few seasons, and then it got like way too scripted for me.
Why does Kevin Smith stand when he records? Does he think he sounds better?
No, I don't know why. He's never
He
said.
can breathe better.
I don't know. He records way more podcasts than most people, like almost as many as we do. So.
Almost.
Pretty close.
Step up your game, Kevin Smith.
But he makes way more money than we do. Bitch.
Yeah, he totally does.
One day we'll make money from this.
Doubtful.
No, it's going to happen. The minute we make $1, we're quitting.
Yep.
Done.
Sell out.
That's not true at all.
Staple the dollar to the wall and then just walk away.
The minute we make $1, we're going to want to make another one. So you were gone last week.
That I was.
Do you want to share about it, or was it a
went
private thing?
To the great state of North Carolina.
Ooh.
Yeah, the weather was so good.
The weather was good here. Like,
yeah.
This was like the 3 weeks of the year that Houston has nice weather. It's about to just get boiling lava hot and
as soon
sweaty.
as I got back, I got hit in the face with the humidity again. So I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But yeah, like it was in the 70s and 80s, and it was nice. And then we had rain all weekend, so now it's humid again.
Yeah.
So North Carolina was good?
Yeah, it was good. I just went to see family. So.
Nice. Are they all good?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Good. Did you kick your grandchildren, your nephews and nieces?
I kicked them around a little bit, as I do.
Kick the baby.
Let's play touch the stove.
We did that to my sister. Have I ever told you this story?
No.
It was an accident. My parents, when they were ironing, right? But they had the ironing board set up, but they hadn't plugged it in yet, right? So my brothers and I would be like, look, we're so strong, and we would touch the iron when it was off. And my sister was like 2 or 3, and she thought we were super awesome. So my parents plugged it in, and she didn't know any better. And she touched it and burned like an entire fingernail off.
Wow.
And our parents got super mad at us, and we were like, why are you mad at us? You're the one who left a hot iron where a 2-year-old could touch it.
Yes.
That's clearly not our fault.
Yeah, you don't blame the kids in that situation.
Right. This is your fault.
Yeah, I touched an iron when I was a kid. I don't know why, but
yeah,
irons draw children.
Yeah, well, it's like a cool toy. And you see your parents. Do you know what I don't do today, though? Iron. I do not iron my
haven't
clothes.
Ironed anything since, I don't even know when.
I think I ironed one time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in my adult life.
You know what I'd like to wear? An iron shirt.
An iron shirt. Iron shirt. So, awesome.
I was going to say world peace, but an iron shirt, that sounds nice.
Yeah. Well, and we live in the state where people iron the pants. Iron their jeans with a crease down the middle.
Gonna go ahead and iron my jeans.
Yeah.
Where's my jeans iron?
Yeah, get that heavy starch on these Wranglers. They got to stand up on their own before I put them on.
Mm-hmm.
Which... Oh my God!
Then you get bow-legged.
Why would anybody wear those skin tight Wranglers? Like, it's just not for me.
Tight jeans, a dirt road.
Yeah, there you go.
A red pickup
truck, pandering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my legs are too big to wear.
You got no skinny jeans?
No, I couldn't wear skinny jeans if I wanted to. My legs are much too developed and veiny.
It's the veins that
it's
are
the
the
veins,
problem.
yeah.
You can see the veins right through the jeans, and it's bad.
Right. It doesn't leave anything to the imagination. They're like, holy crap, look at that dude. He's super veiny.
He's got veins.
He's got giant veins in his legs. Yeah, that's right.
You're so vain.
I know.
You probably think this song is about you, don't you?
Didn't they sell, like, who that was about?
Didn't they sell? What does that mean?
Like, you're so vain, you probably think, like, didn't the person who wrote the song eventually, like, sell to someone who that song was about?
They're selling information?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, because nobody knows who the song's about. They all assume, everybody assumes.
I know that song is about me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Specifically about you?
Yeah.
Well, that was a waste of money then.
Mm-hmm.
They could have just asked you.
Told me.
Yeah. No, I'm saying
what?
the person who paid the money for the information
Oh.
could have just asked you and you'd have told him for free.
I would have. That is something I like to brag about. I'm just kidding. I don't even know if I was alive when that song was invented.
I doubt it. I don't even know if your parents were alive when that song was invented.
They're older
from the 1800s
than dirt, so yes, they were.
Beethoven wrote it.
Beethoven.
Roll over, Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Okay, for those of you still listening, this is the Dragon Ballers podcast, where we talk about currently Dragon Ball.
What did you do last week?
Nothing.
You talked about your good weather, but
didn't do nothing, man. Like literally nothing.
He didn't do jack shit.
No.
That's fine.
If you're new, welcome.
Hi.
If you're returning, welcome back.
Sorry, I interrupted the main part of the episode.
It's really okay. But
there
is a big announcement that came out in the Dragon Ball world that we'll talk about. There's a new movie coming out in 2022.
2022.
A Dragon Ball Super movie. And there's a lot of debate. Is it going to be about the manga? Is it going to be one of those villains that we don't know about because we don't read the manga?
Yeah.
Or
is it going to be cooler? What happens after Broly?
Yeah, more Broly, more cooler. Who knows?
Cooler.
And there's also a rumor, according to some popular Dragon Ball YouTubers, that the anime is going to come back after the movie.
Ooh.
Which would be...
That would be ideal.
I'd be cool with that. Not that I don't love Dragon Ball, but I'm craving new content.
Yeah.
Because
technically, Dragon Ball is new to me.
New to you.
This part of it, anyway.
But it's not new to the world.
Yes.
Like, it's plenty out there.
It is about as new to the world as I myself am.
Yes. And is it older than you?
No.
88?
No, I'm older than it.
I'm older than it as well.
Well, when's the first episode?
Shit, I don't
Scroll
know.
up.
No, because then I'll have to find this again, and I'm not going to do that. It's not worth the time.
I'm so late. I can't scroll through the freaking pages.
The mouse is so far away. I'm in my comfy position.
Mouse is so far away.
I can't reach it.
Oh, my God.
Listen.
Wow.
People are starting to notice that we argue more on this podcast.
Yeah. I'm giving the people what they want.
What?
The arguments.
No, the stupidness.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it.
They love it. Well, I don't know about that.
I love it. I love a good just confrontation, man.
Like I put on the Discord today, hey, what do you want us to talk about in tonight's episode?
Did everyone say fingers versus thumbs?
No, they said bring back the rocket debate. And I said, you shut your whore mouth. That's what I said.
That was the greatest moment of all of Dragon Ball.
You shut your whore mouth, Guido. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
We should.
No. Okay, but we are in the middle of the King Piccolo saga, and at the end of last episode, King Piccolo shows up and proceeds to beat
the shit out of Goku.
It's not even close.
Yeah, Goku, at the end of the last episode, he had fired a Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Right at King Piccolo, and it did dick.
Didn't do shit. Because King Piccolo freaked out for a minute because he thought it was the Mafuba.
But it wasn't the Mafuba.
Right. So this episode is called Keep At It, Son Goku.
Son Goku.
Or Piccolo closes in.
He's closing in.
Yeah. So King Piccolo is powering up a really big beam. And it's like weird. It's got like, it's like doing
yellow
like
smoke.
And like an aura around Goku. And Goku's like, I'm going to dodge this. And Piccolo's like, okay, try it. Try and dodge it. See what happens. See if you really can, you weak, useless piece of garbage.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically what he calls it.
Yeah, I mean, this is, and like the first about 5 minutes of this episode, King Piccolo is powering up. This is where we get one of our first instances of
the power up.
And
then Piccolo, carries through this really long power up through the whole anime.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, I have a really super powerful beam.
5 minutes to charge my Makan Kosopo.
I need to power it up for 5 minutes. So could you keep that dude distracted for 5 minutes and then I'll shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
And if I hit him, he's dead. But if I miss, I need 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
It's like when
I got your ass for 3 minutes.
Yeah. You're playing D&D and
Bonesaw is ready.
Come on, guys. Magic. Do you think he's going to be in the new Spider-Man?
God rest his soul.
Not Bonesaw.
He's dead.
No, there's the rumor in the new Spider-Man is they're going to have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
They better
play Spider-Man.
We don't need Andrew Garfield, though.
No, it's going to be like alternate universe Spider-Man.
Yeah, I understand, but we don't need it.
I agree.
I don't want it. And then take it.
Yeah.
Cut that part out of the movie.
Yeah, I will walk out of the theater.
And then walk back in when he's gone.
Yeah, if Andrew Garfield shows up, I will request a refund.
Now you listen to me, you sick son of a bitch.
So
get him out of there.
So as he's powering up his beam, he shoots it at Goku. And Goku dodges.
Goku's like, I got this. I'm just going to dodge it. And then, he thinks I'll jump down and attack him and that'll catch him off guard. But no. Piccolo had 2 in the gun, in the barrel.
2 in the barrel.
2 in the barrel is worth 9 in the ass hat.
So he just uses his other hand and fires the beam up at Goku, who's coming down. Use all of his energy to dodge originally. So pretty much he takes it straight in the chest.
Yep, and you hear his heart stop.
Yeah, his heart stops beating. And Piccolo goes over, takes the ball, and then feels Goku's chest, and he's like, man, humans really are pathetic. I can't believe they live like this. His heart stopped. He's dead.
Game over.
Game over, man.
I win.
Game over.
Game, set, match.
Yes.
Point. Scott. Game over.
Yeah.
Game.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Let's spit in it. I've never spit in another person's mouth. I don't know that.
Why would you even bring that up?
I was quoting The Office.
Oh, right. When he has him, they're doing the karate. Yeah, that's disgusting.
It is disgusting. Do you think they really filmed that? Open your mouth.
No. I would definitely throw up.
Yeah. It'd be bad.
I can't even handle talking about it, frankly.
It would be bad. So Yajirobe's there too, and he's looking from the side like, man.
Oh, shit. Goku died. Well.
It's a good thing that I'm hiding, because, this would be a problem.
I would be dead also, and I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, I want to live. It's all about me living right now.
Mm-hmm. So King Piccolo, he goes back up to the ship, and they're like, hey, good news. 5 Dragon Balls are heading our way.
Yeah.
We're heading in a direction.
Yeah. So we know where the other 5 are, and you've got 2.
We got the other 2, so...
That's 7. Eternal Youth is coming for me. And then Pilaf...
He says to King Piccolo's assistant... pterodactyl guy.
Yeah.
It's like, do you think he'll be even stronger when he has his youth?
Clearly.
Yeah.
That's a dumb question, sir. Why would you ask such a foolish... Yes.
Of course he would be stronger.
Infinitely stronger.
Well, not infinitely.
But significantly stronger.
Significantly.
And Pilaf, they're already wowed by his power because they know how strong Goku is. And they're like, that wasn't even really a contest.
Yeah.
Like,
he just kind of...
At all.
Handed him his ass.
And didn't even, and he's old and weak. He just shat out of his mouth a bunch of eggs, and took a lot of his energy.
Mm-hmm. And those things all died and were eaten by Yajirobe.
Right.
And Yajirobe walks over to Goku, sees he's dead, and he's like, well, I guess I'll bury him and put up a headstone. He doesn't look like he would taste that good, so I won't eat him.
I won't eat Goku.
I guess. Like, why is that your thought, Yajirobe? Why is cannibalism okay?
That's a little messed up, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
You were actually talking to this guy 1 minute ago.
But Goku sits up, and they're like, whoa, you're really impressing me.
Wow.
I thought your heart stopped.
Your heart had stopped, but now you're back.
And
from outer space.
They don't really explain what happened.
No, it's just
like Goku was dead, and now he's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
How did he train?
Well, I mean, Yajirobe, doesn't he see him like twinge and then he starts hitting him?
I don't think so.
I think that could jumpstart your heart. No, he does that. He's hitting him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like CPR.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, usually if your heart has not been beating for a significant period of time,
it's game over.
Yeah,
it doesn't restart.
It's not going to start again.
You get the AED, the automated external defibrillator.
Yes.
Slap that bad boy on you.
Slap it on a bing bong.
It might work.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. So Goku wakes up.
It's so weird to me that is like a thing that they decided to come up with was, hey, in case someone's heart stops, we can get in there and we can like manually restart it by, destroying everything. It's sending volts of electricity through you. And it works. That's the weirdest part.
Doesn't work a lot.
Yeah, but once is enough to be like, oh,
sure.
Hey, crazy idea. What if we zapped them with a bunch of electricity?
For sure. The first person
stuff that hurts us all the time.
The first person to come up with that, they probably looked at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Doctors, man, they're crazy. They're just...
Yeah, when they used to perform like surgeries in the round, like with no sterilization, and they're just like talking while they're cutting open people. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you.
Or the no anesthesia cutting up people.
Just let me die. Just let me die.
Yeah, I would... I don't know what I would do. I would try to kill myself.
Yeah. Yes. When he got the scalpel, I would grab it and just, thank you.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah. Feel free to perform the surgery anyway while I'm not awake.
It's not a surgery anymore. It's an autopsy.
Exactly. Point the Brit.
Game over.
Game over.
Game is over.
So Yajirobe sees Goku wake up and runs him, picks him up and runs to a river and throws his head and is like, drink some water. Drink some water. And he drinks the water.
Shoves his head under the water. It's like his heart was not beating for a bit. Like, maybe don't pick him up and run with him and then waterboard him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
Yajirobe's not a doctor. He doesn't perform medical miracles.
I wasn't going to eat him, so I figured I would bring him back to life the best way I knew how.
Right. Which is shoving water down his throat.
Yeah, but it seems to work because Goku's up and at him.
And he's pissed. He's like, man, I couldn't do anything. I need to get stronger.
I need to go to... Do you know where Karanto is? The Korin Tower?
If you take me there, I would really appreciate it. And Yajirobe's like, okay.
All right, yeah, I'll take you there.
But I want to eat all the meals.
Yeah, you have to let me eat as much as I want before you get to start eating. Mm-hmm. And Goku's like, and I'm desperate enough. Let's fucking do it.
Let's do this.
Go to the left. Left.
A little more left.
Just go to the left, Yajirobe.
Yajirobe, you got a pretty cool car. Yeah, I boosted it. I boosted it.
Yeah, I ganked it.
So the other half of the episode is Roshi, Tien, and Chaozu trying to find the fifth ball that fell off of the cliffside.
Mm-hmm. The one that they'd lost in the previous episode.
And they find it, and they're like, sweet, now we got to steal the last two from Piccolo. One from King Piccolo, and then we need the other one from Goku.
But then they realize that the two balls are together, and they start making their way towards them as King Piccolo and the crew head towards
the light.
Tenshinhan and
head toward the light.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, shit.
So
Piccolo
Master
clearly
Roshi
has this.
Yeah, Master Roshi's all like, okay, here's the plan. We got to steal the balls. We got to make a wish to the dragon to get rid of King Piccolo.
Yeah, so they bury the 5 balls underground, and they think, Piccolo will have him with him. So when he comes down, Tien will distract, or Roshi will distract. The other one will steal the 2, throw them to Chaozu, make the wish. Bada bing, bada boom. Everybody's good.
Yeah, I feel like this is not the best plan because anyone could just shout out anything, like Oolong did in the very first wish when he
wish for
he just
girls
jumped in
underwear. Yeah,
as the wish was happening. So I don't know. I wonder. I was thinking about it. It's like, okay, what if you have a whole crowd of people and you all just start shouting?
Who gets it first?
Who wins? Is it the loudest person? Is it the one that Shenron actually understands?
Yeah.
What are the rules?
Yeah, it seems like...
What are the rules?
Isn't it later with the Namekian balls, whoever cast, call Shenron gets to make the wish?
You just have to be able to speak Namekian.
Right. But it should be whoever calls the dragon gets to make the wish. That makes the most sense to me.
I would think what makes the most sense is whoever Shenron decides. He looks down and he's like, all right, whoever says it first, you get it.
You'll get it. It's all to you. So Piccolo realizes they're trying to steal the balls, and he's out in plain sight, and he takes both balls, puts them on his tongue, and swallows them.
And Tenshinhan manages to see this from 1,000 miles away.
Well, he's got that third eye.
The third eye.
Really focused far away.
Sometimes I do things on account of the eye. Right. So yeah, I guess he had the all-seeing eye.
Yeah.
And he saw it.
And Roshi's like, shit, I didn't plan that.
Now what are we going to do?
All my plans are ruined. My brilliant plan.
Plans are ruined.
Foiled again.
So, yeah, we know that the Dragon Raider doesn't work when the Dragon Ball is inside the stomach of an animal.
Right.
Beast, whatever.
Right, because they had to go through that whole bullshit with Baba.
But if you put them all inside of one person and then shout it down their throat.
Yeah.
Hey, Shenron.
Yeah, I wonder if Piccolo got close enough to the other 5 balls, they just make the wish.
Yeah, if Shenron would just appear anyway. It's
right.
They're all here.
Right.
What does it matter if there's some skin and bones?
Right. Do they have to be
meat between it?
In a specific pattern that we're unaware of? Piccolo, get close. Here, will you stand right there? Just right there.
Yeah. And lie on your side.
Yeah.
And it'll work.
Yeah, I think that's great. So Tien's like, we got to fight. And Roshi's like, what have I been telling you this whole time?
You can't do it. You
not
need
strong enough to stop. And Tien's like, we got to. What choice do we have? And Roshi's like, here, smell this.
I drank the something water. So
the water of life. I can't age and I can't die.
I will live forever because I drank the water of life. Here, smell this. And he sprays something in Tenshin Han's face. Some gas. I don't know. Chloroform?
Yeah, it's basically a spray that knocks him out. And Roshi's like, well, honestly, I lied about that live forever water because I would have told y'all before if that was really true. But
why
if
did he
I
even
fail,
feel the need to say it anyway if he was just going to gas it?
Right. If I fail, other than Goku, you're the only one who has any chance to beat Piccolo. So you need to go train super hard, probably for the rest of your life in secret, and then you can maybe beat him. But I'm gonna try to beat him now, but I'm really just trying to buy time.
I like that Roshi just completely ignores the fact that Yamcha is, at least at this point in the story, still, relevant.
But he's not in the league of Tien or Goku. Like, it's not even close. He's not even in the league of Krillin.
I don't know.
He's not.
All right, he's not. But he's still kind of relevant.
Sure. As a filler character, background character.
But he just completely ignores the fact that he's like, there's only you. It could only be you.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Gee, honey, fashy was to do.
What?
G.I. Joe. I'm just kidding. You were Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the Bear.
It made me think G.I. Joe because of PSAs that come at the end of G.I. Joe. And then it made me think of the what is it? The
Gruff the Crime Dog?
No, the overdubs.
Yeah.
And one of them was the Japanese one.
You're right.
Go, gee, howdy, fashy, as a kudu.
So that's the episode. Roshi is about to fight Piccolo. Goku's going to Korin Tower to try and get healed.
Get some super kami water, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And then they're just really they're up shit creek. Piccolo is way more powerful than anyone they've even fought at all.
Yep.
In the past. And even though they're way stronger than they have been, Piccolo's at another level, which is kind of always the theme of Dragon Ball. Yeah. You got to find a more powerful enemy.
Until you can find the more powerful god of the realm.
Right. Because they keep getting so much stronger and the power creep is so huge, it's like, what do? We've got to come up with more ridiculous opponents every time. It would have
been cool if Goku had started out by meeting the mayor of a town. Yeah. And then the governor of the state, and then the president of the country, and then the god of the world,
right? And then the god of the universe.
of that quadrant of the universe,
the galaxy.
Because that's essentially what happens in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Because he meets Kami, who's god of Earth, and then he meets King Kai, who's god of the whatever quadrant, and then they had the Grand Kai, which I think he was a filler, but he was still there.
Yeah.
And then the Supreme Kai, and now there's the Gods of Destruction.
Right. And then the Angels.
And then the Omni King.
Yeah. Zeno. Yeah. It just goes on and on. So there's got to be someone more above Zeno.
What's next? Who's the king of the multiverses? That's my phone.
I hear it.
Let me turn it on silent.
Thank you. That's kind of you. So we don't have any new reviews this week because everybody...
Who watches The Watchmen?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I did not watch The Watchmen.
Did you read the book?
I did.
The graphic novel is tremendous. So there's no other reviews, but that's fine. Everybody blew their wad trying to get number 300. So we're waiting for y'all to get 400.
I'm afraid I prematurely shot my wad on what was supposed to be a dry run, and now I've got a bit of a mess on my hands.
That's true. Just walk around with a tape recorder. Just one day. There are literally dozens of us. If you haven't left us a review and you'd like to, you can do that on Apple Podcasts. We'll get it and we'll read it out and we'll say thank you. You can check out our other shows. We got a whole bunch. But to do that, just follow our social media. That's where we usually link all our new episodes. So my Twitter is @RealJDLee.
Mm-hmm. I have an Instagram, but I barely ever use it.
You don't use social media really at all.
I really don't. I used to, but I'm just...
Get him on his Snapchat. I'm just kidding.
Hit me up on MySpace.
I
got a new Zanga.
Do you have a Zanga?
No.
What was it? GeoCities?
GeoCities. That was everybody
made
hosting domain.
Yeah, everybody had a GeoCities. Check out my blog, Blogspot. Stephen Bell, Sorcerer Supreme at blogspot.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's not your blog.
There's probably already one there, and it's not mine.
Well, check it out anyway.
Yeah, you should. Give that guy what he wants. So, I guess next time, we're going to find out what happens with King Piccolo and Master Roshi. Oh, Haru.